Hey all, I'm with my lovely girl, little Moo Moo. She's with me. Oh well, I'm with her. Christmas Eve. We've just been to Lidl's and we've got Barney Beer Marshmallow Milk Stout. So we thought we might open up a couple of bottles, give it a taste, tell you what it's like. We've got wine glasses, as my lovely daughter is not clued up with beer tasting. Neither am I, but we'll do it. Okay, so what we're doing is we're looking at it, we're looking through it so we can put it up to the light. Now this is very dark. It's almost black.
Hints of red.
Can see hints of red, hints of like chocolate caramel. Marvin's going nuts over there.
Eating my coat. No!
Come on you, come on, this way, come on.
Let's not do that.
Marvin, let's go. She's like, I'm not coming, I like this coat. So we've had a look at it. It's got, looks like it's got mild carbonation. We won't know until we get it in the mouth, but let's give it a sniff. I'm actually getting like a raspberry jam chocolate smell.
Oh yeah.
Now, this is 7.4%. So it's a strong beer. Where's it from? So it's Summerhall, Edinburgh. This is made in Edinburgh. So yeah, we've got jam. Yeah, it's like those tea cakes, those chocolate tea cakes that we used to get. Let's give it a taste.
Like wagon wheels.
You're thinking wagon wheels?
Yeah, the raspberry filling wagon wheels.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's get it in the mouth and see what it tastes like. See if it's one of those drinks that smells like it tastes, and then we'll check out the aftertaste. It's actually a thin-bodied stout. It's nice. Flavour is not in your face. It's like the hint of jam after. What are you saying, Moo Moo?
It's nice. It's like the weakest, most tolerable version of a juice that you can have. You know, rather than overfilling it with double concentrate, the weakest that you're like, this is alright. It's not too weak. It's
Not
like,
too weak. So the body is thin.
Yeah.
It's got a thin body. Carbonation is gentle.
I like it.
The aftertaste is as good as the taste.
I would have a different opinion.
Go on, what are you
like
getting from the
it.
aftertaste?
I like it straight in. The aftertaste is more of the carbonation, is that what you call it? It's more of the bubbles that I taste afterwards.
I like this. I like this. It's 7.4%. I imagine a couple of these and I would be Squiffy because I know how rubbish I am. I like it. I'm getting a chocolate. I'm getting kind of like a mild hint of coffee.
Oh, why not?
But with the sweetness of like a jam. I do get like a jam.
It seems like very Christmas appropriate kind of.
So it's a milk stout. So with it having milk in it, you can feel that velvet over the tongue. It's nice. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
We've got a few more to come tonight, so we'll put a mix together. Mother and daughter get Squiffy.
Yeah.
In a house, people. So we have CHOCKA, BLOCKA, Mocha Stout, dark rich chocolate. It is 4.8 for the can.
Yeah.
It's brewed by Williams Bros Brewing Company, which is in Scotland, and says it's a beer. Let's try it.
Yeah.
Try it. Ladies first.
Ooh.
There we go.
Ooh. Look at that.
Check that out.
Look at that hair.
Here we go.
What was the first one?
Okay, we're looking at it. Oh, the first, no. We're looking at this one. So, very dark, very dark. Look at the head on it, almost like a Guinness head. Very carbonated, very high head.
Smell it.
Going into the light, dark, can't see through it. Very, very dark, like a dark chocolate. So let's give it a twist and let's give it a nose. Wow, I'm getting cocoa from this.
Cocoa, my first scent was like
Coffee chocolate.
the first one was not nice.
Really, what did you get?
Cats.
Cats.
Now I'm
Cat's
smelling.
wee. Cat's wee.
And now I'm smelling it. It's much better.
The aroma of the
I've got
wee
those-
worn away.
Right in there for
Yeah.
proper cocoa bean.
Yeah, I'm getting really like 80% chocolate, 80% cocoa, should I say. Yeah, I'm really getting cocoa. Like a mild coffee. I'm looking at
Yeah.
mild coffee.
Yeah, that's why I say cocoa bean.
Yeah.
As in like a strong bean that coffee would, but
Mhm.
chocolate.
Chocolate. Let's give it a taste. Now that's a bit unusual. It's do you know what it reminds me of?
Tell me.
Despite the fact that it had a large head at Paul, there isn't much fizz in the mouth now. What it reminds me of is you're running late and you've made a coffee and the coffee's gone cold and you see the cup before you leave the door and you think, I'll quick finish that,
Yeah.
and then you wish you hadn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 The aftertaste is very much like that.
Cold coffee.
Yeah. With a bit of sugar in it. A black coffee with a bit of sugar in it.
I got no
That's
sugar in
cold.
this. I got no sugar in mine.
Yeah. Well, it's not 100% bitter.
The smell is lovely. You're thinking that you're going to get some type of velvet taste. I mean, my tongue is actually very dry. Not massive dry, no bitter aftertaste, considering dark chocolate does have a bitter bite to it. But my tongue doesn't feel very smooth. Like the last one we had, which was the marshmallow milk stout, that gave me a kind of velvety finish in my mouth. Whereas this is just, I'd probably say it might be a day old coffee.
Why are you drinking a day old coffee?
I forget. The last time I explained about a, what was it, a peanut butter and jelly stout, I described it as you've been walking through the forest and then you find a cabin and the only thing in the cupboards is a 25-year-old wagon wheel. So
Yeah.
I haven't eaten a 25-year-old wagon wheel. So I probably have drank the wrong coffee.
Oh.
I think we've all drank the wrong coffee.
I am. But
It says this Mayan-inspired brew is a Mocha's Lover's Delight, a blend of coffees from around the world combined with cocoa nibs to deliver an intense stout for the ages.
I think it's Mayan.
I think, is it Mayan? What did I
I
say?
think it's Mayan.
Mayan, yeah. What did I say?
Mayan.
Mayan, I did. For a stout, it's okay. As a coffee lover myself, it's okay. It's not my favourite coffee stout. I think the best one I tried was on my tasting, the first ever tasting one, if you go back to my videos, and it's a breakfast stout in a can. That was incredible. That was so nice. This doesn't do it for me. Love the design on the can. Very funky,
Yeah.
very enticing, and as me as a lady of marketing, she more so than me, you'd look at that and buy that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it looks like a funky monkey.
It does look like a funky monkey. It does.
Yeah.
So yeah, marketing, bang on. First impressions, good. Taste itself, aftertaste,
The swig, like that type of tasting,
smells good.
tastes more of coffee than just drinking it as you would.
It's like it's like an alcoholic cold coffee, but very mild coffee with mild bit of cocoa. Yeah, it's all right. We haven't scored any. The first one, marshmallow. What do we score that out of 10?
I would prefer the marshmallow.
Over this one?
Yes, but because of the milk, it minuses points.
Okay. So what are you
It
giving it
does.
out of 10?
I'm not a big beer connoisseur.
I'm going to give the marshmallow milk stout from Barney's, I'm going to give it a 5.5 out of 10. This one's going to get a 4.5 out of 10 from me. And we'll see what the next one brings. The White Hag. It's called the Dark Druid Chocolate Orange Pastry Stout. It's marked at 5.5%. And the brewery is based in, where is it? In Ireland.
Oh.
Right, let's crack this one open. That's it, flat mate. Right, let's get it in there. Here we go. There we go, that's for you. So we're giving it a look. It's another dark.
Very dark.
So remember, it's a stout, so it's going to be very dark chocolate caramelized, slight bit of amber in the light. Carbonation looks very small. There's not much of a head on it. Let's give it a sniff.
Oh my gosh. It's a mixture of kind of after eight, but a Terrell's. Is it Terrell's? Chocolate orange?
Terry's.
Terry's. Terry's. But after easy.
So I'm not really getting much of the orange just yet. I am getting overwhelmed by chocolate cocoa. Is what I get. The smell is nice, very mild. Let's see what the taste is like compared to the smell. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's chocolate orange in your mouth. Boom, explodes. It's there.
Yeah.
Right there. I'm getting all the senses on my tongue and my cheeks. Boom, chocolate orange with a bit of fizz. I love it. I'm liking this. What
I'm
do you think?
liking it. This is exactly what it says on the can compared to every
Does
other
what it
bottle.
says on the tin.
Perfect.
That's
Job
it.
done.
I'm liking this.
Dangerous.
Liking this. Dangerous.
Oh.
5.5% from Ireland. Ireland knows what they're doing when it comes to stouts. Wouldn't have doubted it. Not one doubt in my mind. Chocolate orange, great. The fizz, very gentle. Body, good depth. Aftertaste, fine. Not bitter. Slight dryness on the tongue.
Yeah. Not too overwhelming.
No, but this is lovely.
Oh.
This one so far, I'm giving this a massive 7.
Yeah.
Love it. Really love it. Like the can, very hippie. I bet loads of people's motorhomes have still got covered in this type of material. Let's see what the next one brings. Any final thoughts?
Solid 7.
Solid 7. We're going to try the next one. It's from Beer 52. It's called Peanut Riot's Peanut Porter.
It's fierce with Beer 52.
Beer, yes, fierce. So 6.5%. It's from Aberdeen, this brewery. 6.5%. It's going to be strong. It's from a brewery called Fierce Beer, and it's called Peanut Riot. Let's crack it open. See what's going on with this. Whoa! This is dark. Dark. This is more Guinness style dark. Look at
the head.
Look at the head on it. It's caramelized kind of Guinness type style head. We love a good head in beers.
What was that 2?
Absolutely.
What's £2 mean?
I don't know. £2.
If you guys know what £2 means, tell them.
We'll look at the can in a minute. Let's have a look. This is completely black. Cannot see through it.
No.
So dark, dense. That to me means it's going to have good body. I like to feel something deep in my mouth, and I love a good head. Look at the carbonation in that. The head, look at the legs on the glass. Looks fantastic. Let's give it a swirl. Look at it. It's like a golden goblet swirling up with chocolate caramelized bubbles. Just for me. Let's give it a sniff. Ready? Oh! Okay, I'm not getting a peanut smell. I'm getting very much similar stout, chocolate, caramel, gentle caramel.
Monkey nuts, not peanut, but more monkey nuts. Like a bag,
Yes.
a bag of monkey nuts.
Yes. Have you ever got it where you get a load of monkey nuts and you peel them off first? And it's the same what I do with like pistachios. I peel off a load of shells and then I fill up my hand. Just go straight in, chew them up, can't breathe, can't swallow, need something to take it down. This would be the drink, I reckon, to help those peanuts get down there. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm liking this. It's got bitterness, it's got bite, it's got edge to it. I can taste the peanuts, but as Mumu had already said, in the style of monkey nuts, there's no sweetness here in any sense. There's no salt here either, but the bitter you get is from the dryness that takes that element away from your tongue.
It's also quite dry. For me.
It's, see, on a dryness level, it's not too bad. Carbonation is still there, very gentle.
I like that when you drink it, the smell mixes perfectly with the flavour to really accentuate what's going on.
What's going on, Mumu?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Well,
There's no
I've
monkeys
got a bit
here.
more froth than you. That's what's
She's
going
talking
on.
monkey business, that's what's going on. What I'm saying, with this, it's aerated, it's got air in it. The carbonisation of the bubbles is good. The density of the body is, I'd probably say 2/3. So it's not like you're getting that Guinness stout, full flavour packed in your mouth. Gosh, you don't need any dinner for the rest of the day. It's not like that. But there is definitely a chocolatey smell, but that's a lot of this. We've done a lot of stouts tonight. We're going to go on to some proper beers very, very soon. I'm going to get my daughter very squiffy.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm liking this one. I'm going to give this one, I'm going to give this a 6.5, only because in regards to a stout, despite the fact that it says peanuts, I like a bit more chocolate, I like a bit more caramel in there. Let's have a read of the back. You ready?
No, to interrupt, I would say when you get the peanuts and you've got the skin on it, the red bit of skin,
Get rid of that.
no, it tastes more like the skin.
Really?
than the actual
And
nuts
that's the
for me.
bitterness of it. So we've just found out that what the can says on the back says 2 pints. And a good friend has just informed us that what this actually means is that we can get Corona, not Corona, not COVID, Krona, money, jinga from this can. Moolah. Moolah. This is what we can get from this can. So this basically means 2 pence. It means 4 krona. Amazing! You spend, buy beer, drink beer, get the money back. That's an amazing form of drinking as far as I'm concerned. Right, we have now got Hatherwood. It's a craft beer company, the Ginger Grizzly, alcoholic ginger beer it's called. It's from a brewing company in London. It's produced for Lidil, so it's a Lidl's own. Pass us that bottle over. What I like about that, look at that. The Ginger Grizzly. It's gonna get you. It's gonna get you at 4%.
Oh,
4%.
that's one of the lightest ones we've had.
It is tonight. Let's have a look, see what's going on here.
Yes, I'm feeling it. Oh.
Yes? Talk us through it. Mumu?
Yeah, you've not drank anything all day. And first beer of the day.
First,
Yeah.
I'll concur.
Yeah.
So, to me, this is a very pale amber. It's got a good carbonisation for a ginger beer. Colour is good, very golden. Very golden. Put it up, there you are, you can see. I can see through it, mild haze. But make the glass, it's in fact,
A few bubbles.
it's actually see-through. Tell a lie, it's see-through. My glass is not hazy, it's not cold, it's
I
good.
can't see through it.
That's because you've got glasses on. Okay, let's give it a swell. I'm already getting a massive aroma of ginger beer. It's ginger beer. Yeah, ginger beer. Am I getting anything specific?
Quite sweet.
It smells sweet. I can almost say it would be like a ginger beer cider from the smell of it, because you know you get that carbonised sweet bubble from sweet ciders.
Don't you get a little, I swear you can get little ginger sugary things. I've never had them, but I would imagine that's just like a sweet little ginger cube. You know what I mean?
So if anybody out there has got any ginger sweet cubes, let us know. Let's taste it.
Wow. Oh my. Oh my wow.
This is probably the best ginger beer I've tasted.
Mm.
Can you remember Mule? Can anybody remember Mule? Mule used to be a bottled ginger beer that we used to get in probably 1996, 97. This is kind of like that. The Mule back then had that really strong ginger root point that if you ever swallowed it in the wrong way and it got to the back of the throat too much, it's like when you've eaten so much spice and you throw up and you get that constant burn in the back of your throat. That you need to be careful with this drink, because if you let it in too far, it's going to be heartburn all the way.
The longer I've not had a sip, the more my mouth is intensifying with ginger.
Ginger, this would be
a lot of ginger right now.
This would be amazing with a Thai dish, maybe like a prowling tiger or something. You know, one of those real strong, high intensity chili burn Thai dishes. Perfect. It's in the mouth. Aftertaste is good. Flavours still there, is strong, just as much as what you got from the first time. It's literally like a can of ginger beer, like the Shandy Bass range, with some alcohol added to it. And I don't even get the flavour of the alcohol.
I don't. It's very sweet.
I like this.
Yeah.
We like
It's
this.
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, for someone who's not used to ginger beer,
Yeah.
this
This is a nice introduction, because ginger beers can be very kind of intense to the point where you know you're going to get heartburn or some form of indigestion by drinking it. This, I would probably, honestly, I still stick with my guns and say this would be a perfect accompaniment to a Thai dish, a chili Thai dish. Give you the ginger, cleanse the palate, but still with a nice kick, ready for maybe a cocktail afterwards. But as ginger beers go, this is very good. I'm going to give it a cracking 8. It's got an 8 out of 10 tonight.
Right.
Absolutely.
Do you know, as it's gone on since my first sip, I was like, wow, that's going to be one of my favourites.
This one.
And now, just because the ginger is intensifying more in the
Just
back of
leave
my
you.
throat, it really is there, and I'm not used to that much ginger. I like it. I like it with sushi and, you know, occasional things. Not used to it, but over time, probably. But
Right now.
as
Yes.
it's gone on, my values went down.
We're going down.
Just because I'm not used to the intensity of the
But it
ginger.
leaves you.
Yeah, you really do taste this.
It doesn't
Without
leave
having
you.
it, it's not. No, it ain't going anywhere.
It's not leaving.
It's not.
It's still there.
This is living rent free in your throat. It's not going nowhere.
Maybe you should put it the ginger COVID.
Rent free.
I'm free. I'm liking this. I'm giving it an 8. I'm giving it an 8, and the reason why is number one, it says on the bottle what it is. Number 2, it smells like what it is. Number 3, tastes like what it is. And number 4, the aftertaste is still there. Still grizzly. We're on the next beer. We've got IBK Adele, 700 years traditional brewing. It's called Adele, and it's a Bavarian beer. Let's give this one a go. It's at, what is it? 5.8%. 5.8%. Let's give it a look, shall we?
Yeah. Nice. Oh, look at that head.
Okay, so this is a lager. You can tell it's a lager just by looking at it. Lovely gold colour, gentle carbonation. What we're saying, what's it saying? It's a Bavarian beer. Let's give it a sniff.
Oh.
No? No.
No.
Yes. This smells to me, it's one of the best of the both worlds, where you've got beer and lager that mix in that fused malton lager flavour. That's what it smells like to me. What are you getting?
Something sweet, but
Sweet malt.
no, mould.
Malt.
That's what.
Mould?
Yeah, so I remember I was a kid and I once left some milkshake and it had Homer Simpsons on it, and it was one of those milkshakes, and I left it outside in the garden for a couple of months, and I thought, oh, let me open this, see what it smells like. Nastiest thing. So that's why when you saw my face at the beginning going, I remember that moment very clearly, because that was a smell.
So, I don't know where she gets her references to all these examples of smells. To me, it smells like malt. You've got malt beer ready to infuse with a lager. Shall we taste?
Yes.
Let's taste it.
Better than what the milkshakes are doing.
It's actually really nice. Don't think I could drink a lot of it. Not my style of beer.
I think you
very
could
much malt.
easily drink a lot of it without realising, because it's very smooth and it gives me the warmth in my belly that I know that it's alcohol, but without the flavour that it's alcohol. But it ran down so smoothly that I think I can just neck it. Like when you've not had any water, you've woken up in the middle of the night like, I need water, and you just down it. That's what this could be.
I've never been in a situation, I'm too old for that, where I find that when I reach over at my bedside table and the first thing I drink is a bottle of beer that's been there. Possibly 10 years ago, but this one's got all this to come. I'm a responsible motorhomer. I put all my beers away before I drive. I understand what she's saying. Yes, I do. It's the fact, it's the molten biscuits, so bring out those biscuits with the milk on, you know, with the cow on it, the Milka biscuits. That's the malt flavour that I'm getting from this beer. You infuse that with a gentle lager, gives you a very gentle carbonation. The two together taste great. Personally, I couldn't drink this alone. I think I would have to complement this with a food, possibly a pie, or maybe sausage and mash would go down really well with this drink. At 5.8%, I can taste that it's alcoholic. That normally you get more aromas and you get more taste, the more stronger it is. And I think this is one of those. I like it, can't see anything wrong with it.
I like it.
I'm gonna give this a 6.
I think
6.5.
this for me is the only drink that I would choose out of the previous we've had with food, because it's so light that I think any meal that you get, this will not mess it up.
No,
in your tummy with them.
Won't
It's
overpower
so good.
it.
Not at all.
Complement it nicely. We've got Plunged Orange Pale Ale. It's a Lidl's own. It's made in, it just says Lidl's Great Britain. Wimbledon, it says. 6% orange pale ale. Punchy and refreshing tango orange sharpness. Are you ready for some orange?
Yes, I am.
Let's do this. See what we got.
Oh,
There we go.
oh.
Check out the colour.
Yeah, very cloudy, can't see through it.
Look.
Like going into a medium
Okay,
ale
yes.
with lots of carbonization. Yeah.
She's learning, isn't she, folks? Okay, there we go. So it's looking like you've been drinking Belgian beers all day, no water, and you took a piss. There we go. That's that kind of fruity dark yellow. It's not golden, I'd say dark yellow. It's got small carb head on it. Let's give it a swirl. It's still there, so that means there's good fizz in it. Ready for a sniff? Wow.
I like this.
I'm getting orange. I'm getting major orange. I'm getting like...
It's very citrusy, but in such a beautiful way.
It's like, would you say like, what's the nice oranges? I like blood orange, but it's the easy peel orange. Mandarins.
It is. Clementines.
Clementines.
Clementines. A bit of lime. So the citrusy.
I'm not getting any lime.
No. And on a
Sharpness.
citrus level, yeah. Lemons are obviously like overpowering.
No lemons in it.
No lemons. Limes are bearable. So in comparison,
I don't like lime.
I would say like orange and a lime. They're all similar citrus.
I'm not getting any lime
I'm not
elements
saying
in
there's
this.
any lime in it.
I'm getting like
Compare.
clementine, mandarin type orange, if that is a thing. Blood orange. Let's get it in our mouths. Get it straight in there. Milagry. I like it. It's like orange beer. It's like orange beer.
Oh, and the aftertaste just made that even more better. The swallow. Wow.
It's like an orange beer, but it's I would probably actually say it's like a strong lager with orange, because a beer, I think a beer would be too much. Like a premium lager with orange.
Yeah. Mild
Yes.
cherries, chocolate orange.
No chocolate. No chocolate. 6%. It's
Chocolate
amazing.
fan.
It's very sharp, very tart.
Oh.
It's got a sharpness in it, but it's not bitter. Leaves a mild dryness, very tiny. I think this is a massive winner for me.
Yes. The aftertaste is more
Still good.
alcoholic, but it's still very lovely. Very, very lovely.
Plunged orange pale ale, 6%. I'm giving it an 8.
Yes.
Giving it an 8.
So there with you.
It's lovely. I think I could drink this for the rest of the night.
Oh. See, for me, I like Heineken's. I do. And I would. Which
That's where our estimations have just gone.
So the people watching thinking, can't trust her. Can't trust their reviews. I would top this over a Heineken. It's just, I'm not a beery person. I live for my gin. I do. But this, I would definitely order this on a regular basis. Not on a regular basis.
Yeah.
If, you know.
I would go to a bar and ask, do you have orange beer?
Ooh.
And if they said yes, I'd expect it to taste like this.
I want this.
I'm happy with this.
Yeah.
Smells amazing.
Yes.
Tastes just as good. And the aftertaste, still really pleasant. 8.
Yeah.
Massive.
Cheers.
Massive 8. Cheers.
Yeah.
Tonight's winner, Plunged Orange Pale Ale. Tonight's loser, what's tonight's loser gonna be? It's got to be
The second one we had after the MOCH.
the CHOCKA BLOCKA Mocha Stout.
Maybe, do you know what? No, I leveled those the same, didn't I? I would put the marshmallow as a lower point, just because.
The peanut.
Oh, actually.
Which one?
The monkey nuts.
The monkey nuts one.
I wasn't too
I
bad.
think we've got to go back and rewind and find out what we scored and find out who the lowest point is. But tonight's winner has to be Plunged Orange Beer. Plunged Orange Pale Ale, Lidl's special, made at Wimbledon, 6% a can. I think it was less than £1. Fantastic. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.